Greetings. Today I want to speak to you concerning power and responsibility and how you cannot receive knowledge of self, which is the greatest power, and do not hold yourself responsible for everything you'll ever say or do when you receive such knowledge. Now the thing is, if you would have never been given the opportunity to receive the knowledge, then it is different. But as long as you receive this knowledge, you are now responsible for everything that ever happens in your life. But if I should go back to when we were little children, we were never taught to be responsible for ourselves. We were made to believe that our parents are the ones who are responsible for us. Our teachers at school, they were the ones who were responsible for us and to teach us and to prepare us for life. And we were made to believe also that our pastors, our religious leaders, were responsible for us, to lead us and guide us in the path of salvation, not knowing that true salvation is actually self-realization. Also, we were led to believe that politicians, our political leaders, were the ones who are responsible for our welfare. But my brother and my sisters, the good news is that you are responsible for yourself, and you have to take the responsibility when you come to realize that it is your own thoughts that is creating your personality. Therefore, when you have the full understanding that as a man thinketh in his heart or his subconscious mind, so is he. Such a power put you under the responsibility of how you use your energy. So, my brother, my sisters, from now on, let not this message be one of just intellect. This is not a talking thing. This is an action thing. This is not a religious thing. This is something that is practical. We are not dwelling here on belief. We are dwelling here on being witnesses, because we would have experienced that which we are speaking about, and we want you to have the same experience. But you have to become a doer. You have to become practical. So, if you've been listening to me or listening to anyone who's been teaching you the power of awareness or the power of consciousness or teach you law of attraction or anything that have to do with spirituality and growth and self-development, and you going around just talking, I want to change everybody else and think this is just another fucking religion. This is not a religion. This is self-realization we are talking about. Therefore, unless you put things into action and take responsibility for every moment of your life, then you will continue to remain a comedy or continue to dwell in stupidity. Because it really hurts me when people receive this knowledge and doesn't apply it. And they believe that knowledge is power without application. Knowledge without application ain't mean shit. You have to apply it. So, why would you want to go and try to change your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, tell them their religion wrong, and you now produce nothing to convince them that there's really a change, a difference in your life, and you have visible results to show them as an example to say, well, here, since I come to self-realization, knowledge of self, I've been doing this, I've been doing that, and here is the results. That's what you want, because at the end of the day, no one can argue with results. So my brother and my sisters, this message is all about you understanding that self-knowledge is real power. It's not the power of Caesar. like the other powers I was speaking about that they tend to make us believe when we was growing up. That's the power of Caesar. That's the power that having you to look outside of yourself, whereby you try to evade responsibility and blame a devil. That's why they give you religion. They give you religion as a crutch. So you blame the devil for all of your circumstances. Everything that happened in your life, you blame the devil. Some people, they blame the politicians. So some people want to act as if it's gonna make a difference whether is it Biden or Trump or whether is it the Republican or the Democrat in my country, whether it's the New Democratic Party or the ULP, the Unity Labour Party. It doesn't make any fucking difference. 6.5 dozen is the same. And the leading party and the opposition party are just what they are. The ones who are leading you in terms of they are controlling your freaking mental. That's why they're in government. And those who's there to oppose you, to pull you on the opposite side. And they've been playing the same game with this whole pandemic. All the opposition parties all around the world, they're playing that freaking game, having you say, oh, not supposed to be mandated, this, that. Like if they were going to do any different. When it's the same damn agenda. So my brother, my sisters, be responsible for yourself. I can't deal with the talking thing. I've been in Christianity for a long time and I know about this fucking talking thing. I can't deal with it. So I have to be real with you. I have to be honest with you. That's why I just tell people, man, look, just fucking do it. Do what you got to do. And this knowledge of self, this empowering knowledge, this knowledge that is teaching you that the Bible is a book of mind science. This knowledge that is teaching you that the Bible is a book of economics. This knowledge that is teaching you that the Bible is a book of magic. It's a book of secrets. It's a book whereby you can use it to live the best version of yourself if you understand it correctly and apply it in your life. And you realize that the kingdom is within you and you keep your focus and your concentration within. Don't worry about your wife, your husband, your brother, your sister, or the people who live around you in the same environment who do not believe. You move on. But you are responsible. I could never forget when I watched Spider-Man. I want to believe could have been the first one with this guy, Tobey Maguire. I always loved that Superman. Okay? And that Spider-Man, I mean, sorry, not Superman, that Spider-Man. Okay? When he acted carelessly with the robber that was coming out of the store and he ended up shooting his uncle. And it was said to him that with great power comes great responsibility. Always put that to the back of my head. And when I come to this knowledge of self, I realize with great power comes great responsibility. And when you really come to understand what this thing is really all about, it's real power. You realize there's no hierarchy. There is no aristocracy. That's why some people, they would disagree with me when I say I do not look up to no one and I do not look down on no one. In my country and around the Caribbean, people just almost watch fucking politicians and preachers. But I don't give a damn about whether you're a politician or you're a preacher or whether you're the Pope in the Vatican or the freaking Queen in England. It's the same damn power. All of us use that same damn power. All of us have to go in the toilet and take down our underwear and take a shit. So what makes you greater? None is greater. So my brother, my sisters, I have to bring this message across to you in this kind of way. You understand? And I have to use some strong words too, because some people are so weak and they believe so much in morality and they believe so much in being nicey and goody and not being the self. But I'm saying to you, when you come to the knowledge of knowing who you are, you have to be yourself. And it's only when you be yourself, you will grow and you will prosper. Knowing that you're not doing things to suit or to fit into society and their mold that they build to keep the masses in check. You're doing things based on how you've been led. Because you don't realize that your intuition is your real teacher, the inside teacher. And you start to hold yourself more responsible because you know that you have power. My brother, my sisters, what is it that you want in this world? You have the power. Tell me one thing in this freaking world that you so desire that you don't have the power. Jeff Bezos have more power than you. Mark Zuckerberg do not have more power than you. Elon Musk do not have more power than you. Nobody have no power more than you. Okay? That's why, my brother, my sisters, I'm only a messenger bringing a message to you. That's why I just tell people, I'm no pastor. Don't look up to me. Listen to me and put what I'm saying to work. I say use your imagination to create your reality consciously. The choice is yours. If you don't want to trust your imagination, well, to hell with you. But I'm saying to you that God and man is man's imagination. I'm saying anything you want to create in this world, you can create it if you learn to use your imagination. You telling me you can't form a picture in your mind? You telling me you can't quiet your mind and focus on something? Practice make perfect. All the greatest sportsmen in this world, actors, entertainers, anyone have ever accomplished anything great in this world, it took a lot of practice. It didn't just come easily. They hold themselves responsible because they know that they have a power within themselves, and the only how they can express this power that is within themselves, they have to take responsible for every moment of their life. So my brother, my sisters, take responsibility for your life and create your life how you want it to be, because you've been given the master key. And you cannot operate the master key looking outwardly. You can only operate the master key looking inwardly. And that is why I hold myself responsible to always be out here, especially in nature, because I love to be out here in this kind of atmosphere, bringing this kind of message to you, because I feel responsible to do it, because I know what kind of life I was raised to believe in as a child growing up. I know the amount of shit that I was fed with. I know the amount of bullshit that was placed in our minds by our parents who didn't know better and all the others who have influenced our lives. But now is wake up time. Now is wake up time. This is time now that you have to wake up. If your job is setting you back and keeping you back from expanding and growing bigger than you want to grow, leave the damn freaking job. You don't have to worry about what's gonna happen next and all of that if you believe that it is setting you back and you can have more in life. But if you believe you can use it to learn, use it to learn, because I've been encouraging people to use a job to learn and not to earn. But we were raised to believe that whenever we get a job is to earn. So when we get the first paycheck, we feel so good that we want to stay in that for the rest of our lives. I work at the post office 17 years and I almost went fucking crazy. Being so stagnated. Can't go anywhere. And I made a conscious decision. Didn't even know what was going to happen next. Didn't know where I was going to live. Didn't know where the next bread was going to come from. But I didn't give a damn. I was just following my intuition and following my passion, and that which I love. I choose to go towards that which I love and follow that which I love. And I hold myself responsible for taking that action. Every action I would have taken in life, I hold myself responsible. And I remember I end a relationship when I reached the point and I showed the woman, I say, hey, I find the key now. I find the key for a better relationship. I realized what was going on. I say, if you would accept that everything that ever happened in this relationship, you is the cause, and I accept that I am the cause and we are the one who is causing everything in our life, then we could fix it. She couldn't deal with that. She cannot accept the fact that she's the cause of everything in her life. I said, this is a sign for me to move on. This is time to get my ass out of here and move on. So you have to hold yourself responsible for everything with this kind of knowledge, because this knowledge is power. If you are listening to me and you do not believe that this knowledge that I've been sharing with you is power, go somewhere else, man. Go and listen to somebody else. Go look at a prank or some sort of thing. Go look to some popular YouTuber who blow up on the internet, who sharing a lot of shit, doing pranks and all of these things. Because if you really notice, the channels that just go viral, you know. Most of the time, especially if it's black people, and I have to say so. I have to say that, I have to be honest, because I notice it. They're not offering anything significant to raise the consciousness of the people. That's why they send it viral. Because they want to keep the people a certain kind of way. They want to keep them just being entertained. I'm not a fucking entertainer. I'm not here to entertain anybody. If you want to get entertainment, maybe you need to check out people like, well, Martin Lawrence, them old now. People like, oh gosh, I'm trying to remember this bald head guy. Okay? They are the kind of people you need to check out for entertainment if you want entertainment. But I'm here to uplift. I'm here to encourage. I'm here to build. I'm here to see people expand and grow. I'm all about upliftment. I'm all about consciousness. I'm all about awareness. I'm all about improving people's lives. That's why I'm out here all the time, because I want to see people grow. I want to see people expand. I want to see people make something out of their life, because I know where I was. I know the shithole that I was in. I know all the shit that I was fed. And those of you who listen to me, you was fed with a lot of shit too, because all of us was ready to believe in freaking religion and looking outside of ourselves and believing in a bunch of bullshit and believe we could out-reason everybody, songing intellectual and songing like if you're so intelligent when you don't know shit. Because really, self-realization is you realizing how much you don't know, you know. You think I know any shit? I don't know nothing. Yeah, the thing I know is my experience. That's why I don't try to talk outside of my experience and use terminology and use big words. And no. So my brother, my sisters, hold yourself responsible. Okay? And when you hold yourself responsible, then you will grow. Then you will expand. Because you will know that you have power in your hand and you have to use this power wisely. Okay? So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I want to thank you very much for listening to me. I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you listen to me, what I'm saying, it makes sense, it really resonates with you, it's really motivating and helping you, and you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encourage you to subscribe, to like, to comment, to share this video. Also, if you would like to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, you can follow me at BlackMadGuru. And if you feel strongly led to support this work, there's always a PayPal link down below. Just follow your intuition. Also, I have a Patreon, and if you want to be a part of that platform, you are most welcome. But I want to mention that I have a course there for people donating at least $20 or more. It's called the Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously. And just as you look and see a sun outwardly, there's a sun that is inwardly, that you must get in alignment, that you will come to act in the same way as the sun, in purpose, and bring forth in abundance in your life. So feel free to check it out. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I want to say peace. Love you all. I'm out.